start with Jermaine Burton. Start with Nick over here on the right.
Hey Jermaine, as far as things that now that Jalen's going to be the guy, like that you guys can do to help him out, what are some of those things that as receivers you can do to make his job easier?
Run better routes, catch the ball better. Just overall sit down with our quarterbacks and go over the game plan, make sure everybody pretty much has a good idea of what's going on.
Charlie?
Sticking with that, just how would you describe Jalen as a leader, and how's he responding this week in practice?
Great. He always stays involved. He's been doing a really good job at that. So as long as he continues to do that, I think he's going to be a great leader.
Nick Albright?
How does Tommy Reese handle it when you guys are dealing with some adversity on offense?
Honestly, we just continue to just stay out there and work. Regardless of what the quarterback situation is, we have to focus on the team as well. We can do better, to give ourselves a better chance of winning. And as receivers, that just goes as far as just like I said, making sure we're still getting our depth on all of our routes, running good routes and catching the ball good, which can give a better chance for whichever quarterback is in there to have success.
Joe?
Jermaine, what's your approach and what's the collective wide receivers' approach to run blocking?
Aggressive. The run game is really important for opening up the pass game. So if the ball isn't flying in the air, our next job is to make sure that we can block and block as well as we can so we can open up any shots that we can come at.
Up front with Tony?
You've been around multiple programs. When you have a young player on the team that may be a little bit frustrated about their role, what do you tell them to kind of provide the encouragement?
Just honestly to keep working. As a young guy, you're gonna have, it's gonna be like that sometimes. You can have the bubble guts, or you can be a little nervous or whatever. But it's honestly just the best way to just stay locked in and stay focused and wait your time, because everybody's time comes at a moment. And are you gonna be ready? And have you been doing everything to be ready for this position? So if your time hasn't come yet as a young guy, it's definitely gonna come. And you have to make sure you're prepared for it.
Katie?
What have you seen out of Roydell on offense, especially last week, just stepping up at the end of the game?
Honestly, I'm really proud of Roydell, and that's just honestly the way he practices. So to see it translate into a game, is amazing. So I just really want him to keep up what he's been doing. He's a great leader. He's an energy. He's a light bulb in the locker room, and I'm proud of him.
Up front with Caden?
You've been able to break free several times in the first few games and put yourself in position for long gains. What's worked so well for you personally in the first few weeks?
Staying the course. We work on this stuff every day in practice. So everything that we've hit in the game, we've hit in practice. And that's really just been the main thing, just really trying to be the best that we can be, running those same deep routes in practice the same way I run them in the game. And basically just working, trying to just create success for this offense.
Charlie?
Having gone against it last year in practice, just what are the challenges of facing a Pete Golding defense?
They're hard workers, and everybody knows what they're doing. Those guys work hard every day, so it's tough.
Nick Kelly?
What makes Jalen's deep pass so effective, and what makes him a good deep ball thrower?
Jalen is strong, so he can really throw that thing far. And I'm pretty strong.
Anything else? Katie?
With Coach Saban naming Jalen the starter as quarterback yesterday, does that help y'all as receivers, as an offense as a whole, just kind of be able to settle in and focus more on the game, or is it not really that different?
It's honestly not different, because regardless of who's in that quarterback, we still have to treat that dude as if it's any other quarterback. We have to put in the same amount of work as we do with any other quarterback. So it don't really change at all. We just really have to play.
Last one, Nick Kelly.
Yeah, just to follow, what's the farthest you've ever seen Jalen throw the football, do you know?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna put a number on it, but dude, we be playing around in the indoor, and he be like launching that thing. So I don't know, but that thing is far, bro.
Scientific, I like it. Thanks, Nick. Cat.